Hey boys, what's up? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Barack. Gosh, I cannot believe that it is already 2024.
I know, right, Donald? Do you think it will be your year to shine?
Gosh, Barack, I really hope so. I just cannot fathom having another 4 years of Sleepy Joe.
Trust me, Donald, no one can. I don't even think Joe can fathom another 4 years.
Hey, how am I the one about to play? And I haven't even gotten to say anything.
Joe, no one has restricted you from speaking. I think that is just your brain slowing down even more.
Joe, that is true. No one muted you. You had the mic all along, buddy.
Well, I didn't realize that. But whatever. How was everyone's night? Happy New Year.
Joe, it was fantastic. Just really fantastic. That ball drop in Times Square was just beautiful.
You can watch the ball drop from jail?
Joe! For the last time. I'm not in jail. I'm probably going to beat your sleepy ass in November.
One can dream, Donald. One can only dream.
Like Martin Luther King. Do you have a dream, Barack?
Joe, don't even start this low-key racist commentary that just solidifies me beating your butt in this game of tennis.
Yeah, Joe, I mean, really, what makes you think it is okay to stereotype Barack like that?
He's my buddy. I can say funny jokes.
Yeah, Joe, I don't think that's how it all works.
Agreed with Donald. It really is not.
You shouldn't have said that, Joe. Barack is just destroying you.
Exactly. I'm tired of your bullcrap, Joe. I mean, seriously, we all are just done with you.
Geez, you guys are just starting off the new year with the supreme bullying, aren't you?
Joe, why are you calling it supreme bullying? It's just trash talk, bud. And plus, it really is not that hard to make fun of you if we are being honest.
I guess.
What is everyone's New Year's resolutions?
Ooh, I'll go first.
I love the excitement, Donald. Love it. Let's hear it.
All right, well, first off, it is to beat Sleepy Joe in November. Shouldn't be hard, but that ties into my second one, which is to not go to prison. That would be nice. Third is to get Melania to like me again. Fourth is to stop getting spray tans because people say I look like an Oompa Loompa. And the very last one is to get into the Golf Masters.
Wow, Donald, that is impressive. That is a great New Year's resolution list.
I don't know about November, though, Donald. That seems like you're stretching your luck there a bit.
Joe, these past 4 years for you have been stretching your luck. Don't even get me started.
Yeah, Joe, I'm pretty sure the majority of the people were done with you the minute you walked into the White House.
Okay, enough trash talk. Joe, what are your New Year's resolutions?
Let me think.
Oh, good Lord, this is going to take a while.
Right, Barack?
Okay, boys, my resolutions this year are to win again in November. And I can, because I know the American people love me. Then it is to be a better husband to Jill and to get more exercise.
Geez, Joe, did she write that for you? You sound like you're reading from a script.
Yeah, Joe, and you forgot one thing on that list.
I did? What did I forget, Donald?
To stop sniffing kids' hair. I am just hilarious.
Very funny, Donald. Very funny. Except I don't remember ever doing that, so joke's on you.
The joke is on yourself if you think that Joe, because the memes that have been created. Oh, wow. That is the highlight of your past 4 years, buddy.
The highlight it is indeed.
All right, now it is my turn to play with Barack.
Finally, someone who is going to give me some competition.
I didn't give you any competition.
Joe, at this point, you are not scary to anyone. You are really just a joke.
Not a joke for this year, Donald. I am beating your ass.
Oh no, Joe said a bad word. Oh my gosh, I am so scared.
Joe, you are not scary at all.
Well, no one is running against me.
Joe, there are lots of people running against you. Does no one tell you these things?
Plus, since you are a Democrat, there are going to be less Democrats running against you. It is always the opposite party from the one in office that has the most candidates leading up to the primaries.
Exactly, Barack. Geez, Joe, really, does no one explain this stuff to you?
No, they do not.
Well, that is just messed up, isn't it, Barack? How unfortunate. Speaking of Barack, you never said your New Year's resolutions.
Thank you for reminding me, Donald. Let me gather my thoughts.
This will take a while, won't it, Donald?
Actually, no. No, it will not, Joe. That was just you. Gosh, please proceed, Barack.
No problem, Donald. I would say my resolutions this year are to be more intentional with my time, especially when it comes to my wife, Michelle, and my kids. To go on a walk every day, to eat nourishing foods, and to help figure out a way to keep Joe out of the office these next 4 years.
Beautiful, Barack, just beautiful, and you always talk so articulately. I love the long pauses. They really give that dramatic effect.
Thank you, Donald. I try to give those pauses to keep the people intrigued.
Well, I think it worked because you had me on the edge of my seat the whole time.
On the edge for what? To fall off?
I would not put that past him honestly, Donald.
Oh, I wouldn't either, Barack. Seriously, I am so eager for November.
You're eager? Just think about every American.
Oh, trust me, Barack, that is all I do. I always am thinking about the American people.
Really? Not just the Proud Brothers there, Donald?
Haha, very funny, Joe.
Seriously, Donald?
What, Joe?
You're not even going to feed into my joke? I mentioned your favorite organization.
No, I am not Joe because I do not need to. I do not claim them.
Seems a shame considering what they did for you January 6th.
They didn't do anything for me, Joe. They did that for themselves.
Geez, Joe, are you wearing a wire or something?
Gosh, Barack, of course not. You know I wouldn't even be able to figure out how all of that even works anyway.
That is a good point, Joe.
Yeah, nice point, but it is still weird how you are asking all of these targeted questions like you are just waiting for me to incriminate myself.
Oh, Donald, you know that I am not smart enough for that. I'm just trying to make friendly conversation.
Yeah, that's not too friendly, Joe. Reevaluate what you want to say next, please.
Fine, you don't have to be a sour puss, though, Donald.
Excuse me? A sour what?
You heard me.
Oh, Joe, you are just getting weirder by the minute.
Yeah, I'm gonna need November to hurry the frick up.
Yeah, and I'm gonna need this game to hurry the frick up. I mean, geez, guys, why is it taking so long?
Because I am actually playing against someone who is giving me some competition, Joe.
Yeah, Joe. I'm surprised you haven't been taking notes. You really need to step up your game in our game days.
I think he should really consider stepping up his game in life, Donald. That would be most favored, I am sure of it.
Gosh, Barack, you are right. We should consider playing with someone new sometime. Really broaden our horizons.
I would not be opposed, Donald.
I would be opposed.
Yes, we know that, Joe, but we are not talking to you at the moment. This conversation is between Barack and I.
Gosh, Donald, you are really giving me a run for my money.
Oh, don't worry, Barack. I would never bet my money with you boys. I only want to see you prosper.
How kind of you, Donald.
I know, isn't he just the best, Joe?
I would beg to differ honestly.
Well, we all know you wouldn't be able to do that, so.
So what?
I need to focus, Joe. Barack just won that round.
Yeah, Joe, keep it quiet for us. This is actually a good game.
We had a good game too, Barack.
No, we did not, Joe. You were way too easy. I demolished you in every round.
Yeah, literally, Joe. You lost 3-0.
That is not how you score tennis.
You are one to talk. You are a loser.
I need to learn how to do those fastballs.
Yes, Barack, you just flick your wrist.
I do, but it does not work for me always, Donald.
It is okay, Barack. It all takes practice.
Can you guys tell me who is running against me? Jill won't tell me. She thinks I will worry too much and have a stroke.
Oh, and we wouldn't want that.
Sure, Joe, we will tell you.
So for the Republicans, we've got myself, of course, Haley, Ramaswamy, Hutchinson, Binkley, DeSantis, and Christie.
Those are some odd names, don't you think, Donald?
Yeah, and that Haley, she is such a piece of work.
Okay, and who is running in the Democratic Party?
Just you, Williamson, and Phillips.
Okay, that shouldn't be too bad.
Well, and then you have the third party, or independents, if you will. But they will never win. So you do not have to worry about them at all.
Well, who are they? Are there a lot?
Just three, Joe, Kennedy Jr., West, and Stein.
Gosh, how do you guys keep track of all these names?
Because our brains are still working and we are still competent, Joe.
Geez, I wish I was that sharp.
Yeah, that you are not.
Are all of these people old like me?
Actually, Joe, you are setting the record as the oldest person to run.
Woohoo!
Joe, that is definitely not something to woohoo about.
Yeah, I will have to agree with Barack. That is just sad.
Sad or legendary?
No, definitely sad.
Dang, Barack is about to be sad. He is about to lose.
Yes, Joe. I told you he finally has some real competition.
Yeah, Joe Donald is actually putting up a fight. You just sat there and got demolished.
Well, let's play something else, so I can at least try and win. Tennis is too hard for me. Everything moves too fast. My brain cannot process it.
Joe, this is no surprise that your brain is not working.
Yeah, no surprise at all.
Well, at least I have a chance to win this November. Neither of you guys can say that, huh?
Joe, I would not be surprised if you were in a home by June. Do not play with me when it comes to winning Buddy.
Yeah, Joe, at this point, the slogan changed from anyone but Trump to anyone but Biden.
Well, I don't believe that.
You don't have to believe it, Joe. Just know that it is reality.
Reality that Joe obviously does not live in, huh, Donald?
Yes, Barack, we are all counting the days until Joe kicks the bucket.
What bucket?
That would be the bucket of life, Joe.
Look at that, I won.
Thank you for giving a good match, Donald. At least someone brings some talent to our games.
Oh, you can always count on me, Barack. See you soon, boys.
See you soon, guys.
See you later, buds.